During the following recitation, the reader and the congregation are to declare each sin, while smiting the heart with a clenched fist. While we are eternally forgiven by Yahweh's Son and his blood, it's also important to keep short accounts with Yahweh and ask for forgiveness from the sins in our lives. The blood of the Lamb does indeed cleanse, yet we ask for forgiveness to keep our hearts pure, according to Yochanan Aleph, 1 John 1, 8 and 9, and to have fellowship with each other. Moreover, we also must be aware of our ongoing sin nature. Yahshua also taught us that the sins between mankind must also be repented for before Yahweh and directly before the others involved, whether they're offended or the offender. Soberly think of all those you have hurt and injured in the past year as we pray. That might take a while.
Ashamnu, Bagadnu, Gizalnu, Dibarnu Rofi, Hahivinu, Veharshid, Hirshanu, Zidanu, Hamasnu, Tifalnu Sheker, Yatsnu Ra, Kisbanu, Latsnu, Mardanu, Nitsanu, Saranu, Avenu, Pashenu, Tsaranu, Kishinu Oref, Rashanu, Tibanu, Tihinu, Titanu.
In the bolded print, repeat after me and beat the breast. We've become guilty. We've betrayed. We've robbed. We've spoken slander. We've caused perversion. We've caused wickedness. We've sinned willfully. We've been violent. We've falsely accused. We've counseled evil. We've been unfaithful. We're scorned. We've rebelled. We've provoked. We've turned away. We've been perverse. We acted wantonly. We've persecuted and we've been obstinate. We've been wicked. We've corrupted. We've been abominable. We've strayed and led others astray.
Sarnu mimitzpotecha umishpatecha hatovim velo sheva lanu ve'ata tzadik al kol haba aleinu ki emet asita ve'anachnu harshanu.
We've turned away from your commandments and your good laws, but to no avail. But you are righteous in all that has come upon us, for you have acted truthfully while we've caused wickedness.
Mar nomer lifanecha, Yoshev marom, Oma nisaper lifanecha, Shochen mechayim, halokol hanistarot, v'haniglot, ata yodea.
Join me now. What can we say before you who dwells on high, and what can we relate who abides in the highest heaven? For indeed, everything that is hidden and revealed you know.
Ata Yodea, Raza Olam, V'tolamot Stari Kol Chai, Ata Chofesh Kol Hedrei Batan, Uvvochein Kelayot Veleb, Ein Debar, Nolam, Shemech, Ve'ein, Nasater, Meneged, Einecha.
You know the secrets of the universe and the most hidden mysteries of all the living. You probe all innermost chambers and test thoughts and emotions. Nothing is hidden from you, and nothing is concealed from your eyes.
Uvchana Yehi Ratzon Milfanecha Yahweh Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu Setichper Lanu Al Chitotenu Ve'Soliach Ut Solach Lanu Al Kol Elonot Avenotenu Ut Machal Lanu Al Kol Pashenu.
And so may it be your will, Yahweh, our Elohim, and the Elohim of our fathers, that you forgive us all our sins, and you forgive us all our iniquities, and you pardon all our willful sin. Elder Gary.
Vayikra 16. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe after the death of the two sons of Aharon, as they drew near before Yahweh and died. And Yahweh said to Moshe, speak to Aharon your brother not to come in at all times to the set-apart place inside the veil, before the lid of atonement which is on the ark, lest he die, because I appear in the cloud above the lid of atonement. With this, Aharon should come into the set-apart place with the blood of a young bull as a sin offering and of a ram as an ascending offering. Should put on the set-apart linen long shirt with linen trousers on his flesh, and gird himself with a linen girdle, and be dressed with the linen turban. They are all set-apart garments. And he shall bathe his body in water, and shall put them on. And from the congregation of the children of Israel, he takes 2 male goats as a sin offering, and 1 ram as an ascending offering. And Aaron shall bring the bull as a sin offering, which is for himself, and make atonement for himself and for his house. And he shall take the 2 goats and let them stand before Yahweh at the door of the tent of appointment. And Aaron shall cast lots for the 2 goats, 1 lot for Yahweh and the other for Azazel. As Aaron shall bring the goat on which the lot for Yahweh fell, and shall prepare it as a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot for Azazel fell is caused to stand alive before Yahweh, to make an atonement upon it, to send it into the wilderness to Azazel. And Aaron shall bring the bull of the sin offering, which is for himself, and make atonement for himself and for his house, and shall slay the bull as a sin offering, which is for himself, and shall take a fire holder filled with burning coals of fire from the slaughter place before Yahweh, with his hands filled with the sweet incense beaten fine, and shall bring it inside the veil. And he shall put the incense on the fire before Yahweh, and the cloud of incense shall cover the lid of atonement, which is on the witness, lest he die. And he shall take some of the blood of the bull, and sprinkle it with his finger on the lid of atonement on the east side. Also in front of the lid of atonement, he sprinkles some of the blood with his fingers 7 times. And he shall slay the goat of the sin offering, which is for the people, and shall bring its blood inside the veil, and shall do with that blood as he did with the blood of the bull, and sprinkle it on the lid of atonement and in front of the lid of atonement. And he shall make atonement for the set-apart place, because of the uncleanness of the children of Israel, and because of their transgressions and all their sins. And so he does for the tent of appointment, which is dwelling with them in the midst of their uncleanness. And no man should be in the tent of appointment when he goes in to make atonement in a set-apart place until he comes out. And he shall make atonement for himself and for his household and for all the assembly of Israel. And he shall go out to the slaughter place that is before Yahweh and make atonement for it. And he shall take some of the blood of the bull and some of the blood of the goat and put it on the horns of the slaughter place all around. And he shall sprinkle some of the blood on it with his fingers 7 times and cleanse it and set it apart from the uncleanness of the children of Israel. When he has finished atoning for the set-apart place and the tent of appointment and the slaughter place, he shall bring the live goat. Then Aharon shall lay both his hands on the head of the live goat and shall confess over it all the crookedness of the children of Israel and all their transgressions and all their sins, and shall put them on the head of the goat and shall send it away into the wilderness by the hand of a fit man.
Hold just a moment.
Sure.
I'm afraid I had the wrong service up here.
That's all right. I was rolling with it.
Okay, you're doing good. Let's start with reader and congregation. That's Va'al Kulam.
Ve'al kulam Eloha selichot selach lanu mecha lanu kaper lanu Ve'al kulam Eloha selichot selach lanu mecha lanu
Now we're at the Va'al Kumlam. Everybody with me. Va'al Kulam Eloha Shelachot Shelach Lanu Machal Lanu Kaper Lanu. One more time. Va'al Kulam
Eloha selichot
Selach Lanu Machal Lanu Kaper Lanu. And a third time. Va'al Kulam Eloha Shelachot Shelach Lanu Machal Lanu Kaper Lanu. Now we have the reader. It's the Elchet Shekatanu.
Al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'ones uvratzon ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'amutz haleb al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'lida'at ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha b'vtui sabtaim al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'glui sarayot ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'glui ubstar al chet shechitanu lepanecha beda'at uvmirma ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bidbur peh al chet shechitanu lepanecha behadanat ra ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha hahor haleb al chet shechitanu lepanecha bivdat zanot ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bivdui peh al chet shechitanu lepanecha zilzul horim ve'morim ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bazdon uvishgaga al chet shechitanu lepanecha bihuzak yod ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bechalu Hashem Yahweh al chet shechitanu lepanecha betanat shiftai ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bit pishot pei al chet shechitanu lepanecha bitser hara ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha ve'odim uvlo yodim ve'al kulam
Elohim
Selichot Selah lanu mechalanu kapelanu.
Let's do it 2 more times.
Le'al kulam Elohim Selichot Selah lanu mechalanu kapelanu.
And one more.
Le'al kulam Elohim Selichot Selalanu Mechalanu kapelanu. Al chet shechitanu lepanecha bechahash uv chazav ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bechachpat shochad al chet shechitanu lepanecha beratson ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bilshon hara al chet shechitanu lepanecha bamazah matan ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha b'machil uv mamiti al chet shechitanu lepanecha nashchak uv marbit al chet shechitanu lepanecha benatit garon al chet shechitanu lepanecha besich safatitenu ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bishkur shin al chet shechitanu lepanecha be'ainim ramot ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bazot shich ve'al kulam Elohim Selichot mechalanu kapelanu ve'al kulam Elohim Selichot Selalanu mechalanu kapelanu ve'al kulam Elohim Selichot Selachlanu mechalanu kapelanu. Al chet shechitanu lepanecha befrikat ol ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha beflilut al chet shechitanu lepanecha bizdit ra'a ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bizrot ein al chet shechitanu lepanecha biklot rosh ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha bikshut oref al chet shechitanu lepanecha britza raglaim lera ve'al chet shechitanu lepanecha ברי קילות על חטא שחיתנו לפניך, בישובות שב, ועל חטא שחיתנו לפניך, ביסת חינם על חטא שחיתנו לפניך, בתשומת יד, ועל חטא שחיתנו לפניך, בתחמכון לבב, ועל כולם אלוהה סליחות, סלח לנו, מחל לנו, כפר לנו, ועל כולם אלוהה סליחות, סלח לנו, מחל לנו, כפר לנו, ועל כולם אלוהה סליחות, סלח לנו, מחל לנו, כפר לנו, ועל חטאים שהנו חייבינו עליך עולה, ועל חטאים שהיינו חטאים אליך חטאת, ועל חטאים שהיינו חטאים עליך כקורבן עולה ויורד, ועל חטאים שהיינו חשבים עליך השם ודי ותלוי, ועל חטאים שהיינו חייבים עליך מכת מרדות, ועל חטאים שהיינו חיים עליכם מלכות מרבעים, ועל חטאים שהיינו חייבים עליך מיתה בדי שמיים, ועל חטאים שהיינו חיים עליך כרת וארי, ועל מזות עשי, ועל מצות לא תשא בין צים בקום עשה, ובין צין בה קום עשה, את הגלויים לנו, ואת שהנה גלויים לנו, את הגלויים לנו, קור אמרנום לפניך, והודינו לך עליכם, ואת סחנם גלויים לנו, לפניך, חם גלויים, ודויים, כדבר, מנמר, הנסתרות ליהווה, אלוהינו, והנגלות לנו, ולא בננו עד עולם לעשות את כל דברי התורה הזאת, כי אתה סלחן לישראל ומחלן לשבטי ישורון בכל דור ודור, ומבלעדיך אין לנו מלך מוחל וסולח אלא אתה.
For positive commandments and for negative commandments, whether they can be remedied by a positive act, those that are revealed to us and those that are not revealed to us, those that are revealed to us, we've already declared before you and confessed them to you. And those that are not revealed to us are revealed and known to you. And we also ask for full pardon for those as well. For you are the forgiver of Israel and the pardoner of the tribes of Yeshurun in every generation. And beside you, O King, we've no king who pardons and forgives, only you.
Let us continue. For the sin that we've sinned before, you under duress and willingly, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through hardness of the heart, and for the sin we've sinned before you without knowledge, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with the utterance of the lips, for the sin that we've sinned before you in immorality, and for the sin that we've sinned before you in public or in private, for the sin that we've sinned before you with knowledge and deceit, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through speech, for the sin that we've sinned before you through deceit, friend, and for the sin that we've sinned you through inner thoughts, for the sin that we've sinned before you in a session of vice, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with insincere confession, for the sin that we've sinned before you through abusing parents and teachers, and for the sin that we've sinned before you willingly and carelessly, for the sin that we've sinned before you by exercising power, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through desecration of the name Yahweh, for the sin that we've sinned before you through impure lips, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through foolish speech, for the sin that we've sinned before you with evil inclination, and for the sin that we've sinned before you knowingly or unknowingly, for them all,
Elohim, forgive us.
Forgive us, pardon us,
atone for us.
For the sin that we've sinned before you through dishonesty and unfaithfulness, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by causing subservience through bribery, for the sin that we've sinned before you through scorning, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through evil tongue and speech, for the sin that we've sinned before you in commercial dealings, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with food and drink, for the sin that we've sinned before you through interest and extortion, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through haughtiness, for the sin that we've sinned before you with the idle chatter of our lips, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with inquisitive eyes, for the sin that we've sinned before you with haughty eyes, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with brazenness, for the sin we've committed against you for not believing the more challenging parts of your blessed word.
And we all say, for them all, O Elohim, forgive us, pardon us, and atone
for us.
For the sin that we've sinned before you in throwing off your yoke and for the sin that we've sinned before you in judging unfairly, the sin that we've sinned before you through trapping a friend, for the sin that we've sinned before you through a begrudging eye, the sin that we've sinned before you through frivolousness, and for the sin that we've sinned before you with obstinacy, for the sin that we've sinned before you with legs that run to do evil, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by gossip mongering, for the sin that we've sinned before you through vain oath-taking, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through the baseless hatred, for the sin that we've sinned before you through withholding help for the needy, and for the sin that we've sinned before you through confusion of heart, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by believing false doctrines, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by bearing false witness, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by working on your set-apart Shabbat, and for the sin that we've sinned before you by working on your set-apart feasts. Let's all say, for them all, O Elohim,
forgiveness.
Forgive us.
Forgive us. Pardon
us.
atone
For us.
and for the sin which we are liable to bring an elevation offering, and for the sins for which we are liable to bring a sin offering, and for the sins for which we are liable to bring a variable offering, and for the sins for which we are liable to bring a guilt offering for a definite or possible sin, and for the sins for which we are liable to lashes for rebelliousness, and for the sins for which we are liable to 40 lashes, and for the sins for which we are liable to the death penalty at the hands of the heavenly court, and for the sins for which we are liable as to spiritual excision and childlessness. And we all say, for them all, O Elohim, forgiveness.
Forgive
us.
Pardon us.
Atone
And the
for us.
second time, for them all,
forgiveness.
forgive us, pardon us,
Atone for us.
and for the third time, for them all,
Forgiveness.
Forgive us.
pardon us,
Pardon us.
atone for us.
Atone
And the
for
fourth
us.
time, for them all,
Elohim of forgiveness.
forgive us, pardon us, and atone for us.
Atone for us.
And the fifth time, for them all,
Forgiveness.
forgive us, pardon
Pardon
us,
us.
atone for us.
Atone for us.
And the sixth time, for them all,
Forgiveness.
forgive us, pardon us, atone for us.
Atone for us.
And for the complete time, for them all,
Forgiveness.
forgive us, pardon us,
Atone for us.
Amen.
Now, how does this proceed with the blowing?
Okay. Am I on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to drop my thing. Okay, what we're going to do here, there's some notes there. Do you see them? It says Tekiah, Teruah, Shevarim. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to announce Tekiah, and I'm going to blow Tekiah. Teruah, I'm going to blow Teruah. Shevarim, and I'm going to blow Shevarim. At the end of everything, I hope that everybody brought their shofar, because what I'm going to do is when he says Tekiah Gedola, we're all going to blow the Tekiah Gedola together.
Now, can I ask you a favor?
Yes.
Do you think that those that have brought the shofars can, as you do your Tekiah or Shevarim, can we do it along with you?
Absolutely. Okay, you want to do it that way? That's fine.
Yeah.
Because it'll give everybody an opportunity to learn this. And I'll give you a little backstory to this before we do it. This, I believe, is something that everybody should learn to do, because you never know the situation that you're going to be in. You might end up having to do Yom Kippur or Yom Teruah by yourself. So you need to know the shofar blast for yourself. Amen? All right, Balcarate, call them.
Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam.
Amen.
Kitshanu b'mitzvoto v'tzivanu l'shmoah kol shofar b'shem Yeshua HaMashiach.
Amen.
Those of you that are not having a shofar, please shout with me. And those that are having the shofar, please do the particular call.
Amen.
Everybody, Tekiah,
Tekiah.
Shevarim, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim,
Shevarim.
Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim, Tekiah, Tekiah, Shevarim, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah, Teruah, Tekiah Gedola.
Amen.
All right. Now let us
Amen.
respond. Yahweh Hu Ha Elohim.
Elohim.
Yahweh
Yahweh Hu Ha Elohim.
is Elohim 2 times. Yahweh Hu Ha
Elohim.
Yahweh the
Yahweh
Eternal.
the Eternal.
He is Elohim.
Elohim.
And the 3rd time. Yahweh Hu Ha Elohim.
Elohim.
Yahweh the
Yahweh
Eternal.
Eternal.
He
He is Elohim.
Elohim. And the 4th time. Yahweh
Yahweh
Hu
Hu Ha
Ha
Elohim.
Yahweh the
Yahweh
Eternal. He
Eternal.
is
He is
Elohim.
Elohim.
And the 5th time. Yahweh Hu Ha
Elohim.
Yahweh the
Yahweh the
Eternal.
Eternal.
He is
He is
Elohim.
Elohim.
And the 6th time.
Yahweh
Hu Ha Elohim.
Yahweh the
Yahweh the
Eternal.
Eternal.
Elohim.
Elohim.
And the 7th time. Yahweh
Elohim.
Yahweh
Yahweh the
Eternal.
Eternal.
He
He is
is
Elohim. Amen. Oh. Yivarechecha Yahweh ve'yishmerecha v'yivunecha Ita Yahweh Olav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom Beshem Yahshua HaMoshiach Sar Shalom. Amen.
May Yahweh bless you and keep you. May Yahweh make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May Yahweh lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. In the name of Yahshua
HaMashiach,
Prince
Prince of Peace.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
The service is finito.
Yep.
Amen.
Are there any comments or questions before we go for the night?
Well,
You think we covered every sin that was ever imaginable by the devil?
I think we
yeah,
came pretty close. I think we came. If we didn't, we came pretty close. And just want to tell everybody Shabbat Shalom.
Yep. Shabbat Shalom.
We love you, and
We'll see y'all back here tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 11 o'clock, and I get to do the honors tomorrow. Which
That's
I love
right.
to do.
yes, it is you. And also Sukkot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sukkot next Tuesday when we start. So, those we'll see there, and I'm sure others will see online. But either wherever we see you, we look forward to it.
Amen. And thank you all for all your hard work on that most difficult service.